This is Pete Malinverni, Chair of Jazz Studies at State University of New York at Purchase, and I am joined today by a wonderful young man, Donavan Austin, who is a terrific trombone player, and he's one of our James Moody Scholars, which is a great honor. James Moody was a fantastic musician, loved the world over for his musicianship, for his citizenship, for his constant good nature. And Donovan has really been a great representative of that legacy here at Purchase. One of the things we're proudest of is, beside his brilliant trombone playing, has been his spearheading of the Composers Octet, Composers and Arrangers Octet, which we feature as one of our 15 combos here on campus. And I'd just like to ask Donovan to tell me a little bit about what brought you to music in the first place, what brought you to Purchase, and what is it that perhaps you feel might be your special voice in the music?
For sure. I think I was always sort of drawn to music down sort of a different path than a lot of other people. Like from an early age, I figured out that music, or had experienced music on sort of a metaphysical level, not only something physical that one might do like in a group setting, but just listening, performing, playing around with other people, collaborating. I was drawn to it in like this sort of outer worldly or worldly, sort of way, and that's been the driving force keeping me in music. Experiencing things that like one normally wouldn't experience when you just listen to music or when you just perform music. I think all of the experiences that I've been through have led me up to this moment where I experience music on a completely different level. I don't have a musical family. Most of my music training, for a lack of a better term, was done in my high school. I went to a performing arts high school. Originally for classical performance. I played violin and I picked up the trombone in high school. But most of my experience at the high school was classically driven. And it was through the connections I made at that high school, through the gigs that I had played around those people, which really drew me to a more collaborative art form, like jazz. And don't get me wrong, classical music is just as collaborative as you can get when it comes to playing the music of the masters.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to jazz, there's something that it's as if you're unlocking something inside your head, and everyone's unlocking the same thing when you're all on the bandstand, and then you get into like this collaborative groove, and everyone's on the same page, and those feelings that I got while playing with people in that sort of way. It's something that I never wanted to leave. So yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, man.
So, jazz music is one of legacy, I think. We each stand on the shoulders of those who came before.
Absolutely.
And then it's our responsibility then, right, to carry on, and then one day to pass on to the next
For sure.
youngsters, what we know. What do you kind of see as a direction you would like to go that's either uncharted or perhaps unexplored as you might be able to explore it?
Well, how I see this music and the masters and the legacy behind it, I sort of see it like a relay or a race. I mean, it's not really a race, but just the team effort. One runner's got the baton, and you wouldn't drop the baton before you give it to the other, to the next race, to the next runner. So it's important that we all understand the entirety of the history before we decide to take it on ourselves and push it even further.
Mm.
We still need that sort of background, and that's what I aim to do, or am trying to do with this composer's octet / nonet. The music that we all write. It's kind of crazy to see how everyone comes from a different sort of musical background, but we all sort of blend together, playing these sort of arrangements in that sort of setting.
Mm.
And I hope to see more people getting into like writing music for that sort of ensemble. To me, it's a fantastic ensemble. It's got the needed rhythm section. It's got the chordal instruments, and then it's got the 5-horn front line, and that's everything you need to have the sort of combo size group, but also you can play hard enough to hit like a big band. And I think it's important that we still play the music that was written for ensembles like that, and even adapt the music of the past to fit that sort of ensemble, so then people will continue to play this music in the future and continue to play these great tunes that not only we listen to, but hopefully in the future we'll actually perform and consider them standards.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, Donavan, I thank you for your time. Again, this is Donavan Austin, current James Moody Scholar here at Purchase College, and it breaks my heart to say he's going to be graduating. I'm happy for him.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Yeah, but it's sad for us to know that. Well, that's all right. Well, I'll be seeing you on the bandstand, because that's what we do. We consider you guys our future colleagues, and so that's what's next.
That's the plan.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Donavan.
Thank you.